Welcome to Witchcraft in the South Pacific and North American divisions of the church. Samuel said to Saul, "For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry." The General Conference President Ted Wilson said Friday that a vote this week in the issue of women's ordination meant we maintain the current policy. Wilson told delegates at the General Conference session in San Antonio, Texas, that Wednesday vote simply barred the church's world divisions from making decisions on the ordination of women. The North American Division President, Daniel Jackson, issued a statement saying that the division would comply with the vote of the World Church. He said the division acknowledged that the vote prohibited the 13 world divisions of the church or any other entities from making their own decisions regarding the consideration and potential implication of women's ordination in the gospel ministry. But he added, "The motion did not disallow women from serving as commissioned church pastors, women from serving as ordained elders in the local church." It's interesting, elder in the USA is often a pastor. "We believe women who serve faithfully as pastors should be eligible for ordination on the same basis as their male colleagues. The SPD is thankful for the women already serving as pastors in the SPD, and we sincerely appreciate and respect their faithful spiritual leadership. We will initiate plans to increase the numbers and the support of women in various kinds of ministry," Glenn Townsend, president of the SPD, said. Some of you may recall that on February 2, 2013, Ginger Howard and Kendra Valentine were both ordained as Seventh-day Adventist ministers, even though the action was out of harmony with the expressed will of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Fast forward 3 years, and Ginger Howard is baptizing a married homosexual into the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Northern California. If anyone still doubts the ideological connection between liberalism, feminism, women's ordination, and the oncoming homosexual tsunami, I respectfully invite you to open your eyes, wake up, and seek the Lord while he may be found, said Spectrum. Leaders in the North American Division of Seventh-day Adventists today issued the following statement in response to the baptism of the Chico Seventh-day Adventist Church of a woman of the same-sex marriage. That all people, no matter what their sex, race or gender, identify or orientation, are called into a lasting relationship with Jesus Christ. The North American Division affirms the Seventh-day Adventist Church Manual, which explains the criteria for becoming a member. Individuals desiring membership are expected to affirm and commit to the Seventh-day Adventist fundamental beliefs and the responsibilities and practices of membership. Really? Let's test that out. Fundamental belief number 23. Marriage was divinely established in Eden and affirmed by Jesus to be a lifelong union between a man and a woman. Whoops! NAD forgot this one. This is what Seventh-day Adventists believe. Rebellion and apostasy are in the very air we breathe. We shall be affected by it unless we, by faith, hang our helpless souls upon Christ. If men are so easily misled, how will they stand when Satan shall personate Christ and work miracles? who will be unmoved by his misrepresentations? Professing to be Christ, when it is only Satan assuming the person of Christ and apparently working the works of Christ. What will hold God's people from giving their allegiance to false Christs? Go not after them. Will you recognize Satan when he comes as Christ? We must let the principles of the third angel's message stand out clear and distinct. The great pillars of our faith will hold all the weight that can be placed on them. Isaiah wrote, "To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them." This is what Seventh-day Adventists are about. Law and grace, not one without the other. God bless you, friend.